Hello everybody, good morning. My name is Natalia Lee. I'm the author of a few books for young adults, the most recent being the cozy contemporary fantasy, Song of the Dryad. Today is April 4th, which means it is the 4th day of Camp NaNoWriMo. I am caught up so far. Let me tell you what my word count is currently. My goal for the month is 30,000, which means I need to be writing about 1,000 words a day. Hang on, I didn't add up my words yesterday. Let me see what I'm actually at. So at the start of day 4, I'm sitting at 3,360 words, and I haven't written anything yet today. So I need to write a minimum of 640 words today, which I absolutely can do. I had a pet sitting visit this morning, I have one this afternoon, and then one later this evening. So I will have to leave again in the middle of the day, which kind of disrupts my writing flow, but I think I can still get a lot of work done despite having to do that. So I feel like I was gonna update you on something else. So today's Thursday. I think I already said that, I'm not sure. So I think I might attempt a 3K Thursday. That's a very gutsy thing to say, but I'm going to try to do it. What else? Oh, yes. So tomorrow, Friday, not only am I getting my proof copy of Book 1, Pistol Daisy Book 1, but also I'm getting my design book cover proposal back from my cover designer. So I made my own cover just like, you know, just for the fun of it. I made a cover and I put that on my proof copy. So the proof copy that arrives tomorrow that I will do an unboxing for will have a different cover than the final version will have, but I'm very excited to see it. Seeing a proof copy for the first time is probably one of my favorite parts of the entire writing and publishing process. It's just so amazing to finally see the thing you've been working on in your hands in a physical form. So that's very exciting. So we have lots to look forward to tomorrow on Friday. But for now, I have my water here, I have a fresh cup of coffee, and we're just gonna start writing. It is 10:40, and I don't have to leave here until probably like 1:30 or 2. So I have a few hours, so I'm just going to dive right in and see how much I can get done. I'm gonna be gutsy though, and I'm gonna aim for 3K today, for 3K Thursday. So I better stop talking and start writing. Okay, so I have these blue light blocking glasses on now because I've been on the computer so much lately that it's been staring at the screen all day has been giving me terrible headaches at night. So I'm making sure to wear blue light blocking glasses as often as I can when I'm on the computer. So it is 11:30. I've been at it for almost an hour. I think I got started at about 10:45. And I am sitting at, let's see, 5,473 words, and that's like total in my document. So now I'm gonna figure out how many words I just wrote. All right, 853 words I just wrote, so that is pretty good. Let me add that up to my Camp Nano. All right, 4,213. So technically I'm already at what I need to be at for the day, because for day 4 I need to hit 4,000, and I'm already over 4,000. But I'm going to push to see if I can get, 3,000 words today. So I've written 853 so far. I'm going to write that down. And now I'm going to go get myself something to eat because I'm getting pretty hungry. And I don't write very well when I'm hungry because I just focus on my hunger and not on what I'm trying to write. So I'm going to go get a snack and then get back at it. See what I can do. Okay, so update. I have my snack here. I'm having a vegan pad thai McDougal soup, and I'm snacking on some Chipotle bitchin' sauce. It is really delicious. If you like a bit of a spicy chip dip, this stuff is really good. So I'm snacking on that, and I just finished chapter 3. So let's quickly see how many more words I wrote. I think not quite 400, almost 400 words. 367 more words, which puts me at 1,220 words for the day so far. So I'm almost halfway to my goal of 3,000. So let's update this real quick. So I'm at 4,580 words total. So update on how it's going. I don't like writing the first draft. I really don't. And even though I love being an outliner and being a plotter, I also find outlining to be very difficult and tedious, especially now that I'm writing book 2 in a series, because I've already laid like the groundwork for the things that go on in this world and the way that the characters behave. So you really have to follow suit with that. So I wouldn't say that the writing is easy. I definitely wouldn't say that. I would say that I'm struggling a little bit to try to find out what I'm doing. But I also know that this is just part of the process for me. This is something that happens pretty regularly, so I just have to kind of push through it and keep going. So I am sitting at, over 5,000 words in this book so far, and I am aiming for it to be between 30 to 40,000 words. We'll see. It might end up being longer than the first book, but I have no idea. And the first book right now is finished at 39,000, and I might do one more round of edits, but it would not be like anything more than just like little line edits and copy edits if needed. That would be the last step. So that book is pretty much complete at about 39 to 40,000 words. So we'll see how long this one ends up being, but I did just want to touch base and say, writing the first draft for me is not easy. Like, as I'm sitting here typing things, I'll type something or I'll write a few hundred words and then I'll think, like, what am I doing? Where am I going with this? And of course, I know what I'm trying to achieve, but I don't know if I'm achieving that in the right way. But I also know that I can't just sit here every day afraid to write something down in fear of not doing it right the first time. I'd rather write something down, have a rough draft, and then be able to start editing and strengthening and rewriting and putting new scenes in and taking scenes out. That for me is when the story comes alive. So I'm going to try not to be too hard on myself because I know that this stuff can be edited. I like what I'm writing, but I just don't know yet if it has a place in the final story. But I'm not going to be hard on myself about it. I am proud for already sitting at like 1,200 words today, and it is almost 12 o'clock. It's 11:52. So I still have over an hour, to write because I'm not even going to leave here until probably 2 o'clock to go do pet sitting. So I know that if I just buckle down and keep writing, I'll definitely be able to hit 3K today, and then I can be proud of myself for doing a 3K Thursday. So I'm going to dive into my pad thai and eat some more of this chipotle bitchin' sauce and see how many words I can get written. Glasses are on. It's time to get serious. Let's do this. But first, I might eat my lunch and watch a YouTube video or something. We'll see. There we go. Okay, so I just finished writing another scene. Maybe this needs to be even higher. There it goes. Is that better? So I just finished writing another scene. There. And I think I wrote over 1,000 words actually. It is 12:30 now, so I was working on that for maybe a half hour or so. But this scene was so much easier to write, so I was able to get a lot more words in than previously when I was struggling to figure out what I wanted to say. Ooh, that's pretty good. In the last half hour, I wrote another 1,065 words, so I'm going to add that to my total, which puts me at 5,645 words. Which means so far today I've written 2,179 words. So I just have to write 821 more, and that'll be 3K Thursday for me. I know I can do it. It's only 800 more words, especially now that I'm done with that weird, transition-y. It wasn't even a transition scene. It was kind of a transition scene. that I was working on earlier today, it was just like every sentence was so tedious trying to figure out what I wanted each sentence to do and to communicate. But now I'm past that scene and I'm working on the next scene right after it, and it's just going much smoother. There's more dialogue, there are more people involved, and it feels good to be past that scene. So I'm going to finish off my pad thai here. So good. Finish that off, write for another half hour or so, and see if I can wrap up my 3K Thursday in like 3 hours. That's pretty awesome, so let's do that. Okay, I think I might be done. It is, what time is it? It is 1:30 now, and I'm going to calculate how many words I just wrote. I just finished chapter 4, and I'm pretty sure I've already hit my 3K for the day, so let's find out. Dang, okay, in the last hour, I wrote 1,220 words. So I'm gonna add that to my total for the day. So adding that to my total puts me at 6,865 words written so far, which means I have written, today I have written 3,399 words, which means that I crushed 3K Thursday. That feels good. That feels good. I'm still like, there are some scenes that I'm writing where I still don't know if they're always going to stay there or if they're going to get moved around. Because in the first book, I wrote some scenes that I kept in the book, but I had to move them to a different place in the book, depending on where they were needed, depending on how I was like editing. So for example, Daisy just had a conversation with another character, and it's a really important conversation. It's one that needs to be had, but of course I don't know if this was the perfect place to put it or not. But I'm going to leave it there, and then when I'm done with this first draft and I read back through it, I can decide then, and I'll have a better idea then of whether or not it should stay where I have it or if it should move somewhere else for a greater impact. So what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm actually going to delete a section of words that I wrote. So these were words that I wrote a couple days ago, and I essentially like moved them down, and then I started writing all this other stuff, and then I didn't really need those words anymore. So I'm still counting them toward Camp NaNoWriMo because I did write all those words. I just know that I don't need them in this draft. So I'm going to go ahead and delete those right now. It's about 1,300 words. I'm going to get rid of those, which puts my book at 6,825 words. But of course, I'm not going to change my word count on Camp NaNoWriMo because I did write those words. I just don't need them anymore, so I got rid of them. And what I'm going to do, like the way I've been keeping track of things, is I'm going to write down this word count. So 6,825. And then tomorrow when I start writing, I'll just, start with that number, 6,825, and use that to calculate how many more words I'm writing every day. But here I am. It is only 1:30. I've already written over 3,000 words today, and I'm feeling good about it. So I'm going to wrap up this segment of the vlog here, but I'm also going to be filming tomorrow, which is Friday, and we'll see how many words I get written tomorrow. Also, I should be receiving my first draft of my book cover tomorrow, and tomorrow night, my proof copies are supposed to arrive by 9 p.m. So this is it for Thursday, day 4 of Camp NaNoWriMo, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Friday. All right. Bye, everybody. Good morning, friends. It is Friday, April 5th. It is Friday, April 5th. It is about 9:30, I want to say. Yes, it is 9:30 right now, and I am about to get started writing. Greg went to a pet sitting visit this morning, so now I just have one this afternoon, just like yesterday. and then one later this evening. So I'll definitely have a good chunk of time to write today and to work on client copy edits. So I'm really looking forward to the day. So what's my update? Let me update you, remind you on where I stopped yesterday, because I can't even remember where I stopped. So remember, I wrote like 3,300 and something words yesterday. So I'm currently sitting at 6,865 words. So what's my goal going to be for today? I don't know. I don't know what my goal is going to be for today. It'd be cool to hit 10,000, but I also know that I want to spend a good chunk of time doing copy edits today to make sure that I'm really pushing forward with that for my client, because she has a really long manuscript. When she sent it to me, it was 109,000 words. So I'm really needing to stay on top of that and continue pushing through that. So I want to write probably, I don't know, I want to maybe at least 2,000 today, but if I could hit 10,000, which means I'd have to write about 3,200 words today, that would be phenomenal. But before I do that, I want to go make myself some tea. It's a bit of a cloudy day, so it really just feels like I want to be sitting here with some tea and my little lights on back there, and that'll really help like get me in the zone for writing. So before anything else, let's head out into the kitchen and make some peppermint tea. Hi, Tifa. Tea now, and I think I'm going to start by reading over like the last page that I wrote yesterday, kind of refreshing my mind about what I'm doing and the voice that I'm using, and then I will jump right in. So let's get going. Let's get started. Okay, it is time for a little update. It is 11 o'clock now, just after 11 o'clock, but I haven't been writing that long. I took about a 30 to 45 minute break because my mom and sister were trying to buy tickets to a concert this summer, and they wanted me to kind of be on like the ticket website, I guess, trying to buy tickets with them. Oh, so that took me about 30 to 45 minutes to do, but I do want to update you now with my current word count because I did just finish the scene I was working on. Looks like I wrote almost 1,000 words, so that's pretty good. My allergies are getting me today too, so if you hear me sniffling, that's why. Alright, I did pretty well. I wrote 957 words so far. So I'm going to go ahead and update my word count on Camp Nano. Alright, so my current Nano or Camp Nano word count is 7,822. So I'm doing extremely well just for it being day 5. But I do feel like I just hit a point where I need to go back to my outline and start moving things around because the scene that I'm supposed to be writing next doesn't seem to fit in like the story where I'm at right now. So I'm going to probably take a little break from writing just to go back over my outline, move some things around, and see if I can come up with a better like method of organizing all of my ideas. Because like I said, if I write this scene that I was supposed to be writing right now, it's just not going to make sense. It doesn't fit naturally in the progression of the story. So I'm going to go back to the outline, work on that for a little bit. I don't have to leave here, you know, for another to 2.5 hours, so I definitely have time, and I will check back in once I am done with that. I did also track my package today because I ordered 2 proof copies of Pistol Daisy Book 1, and they're in my area. Let me double check again actually to see if they've shipped out yet. So it is not out for delivery yet. It's arrived at the mail carrier in my area, but it is not out for delivery yet. It is supposed to be here by 9 o'clock tonight though. So I will either be filming an unboxing today or tomorrow, but either way, that will be up on my channel very soon. I cannot wait to get my hands on the proof copy. So there's that. Today I'm also supposed to be receiving the first draft of my official book cover, and I have not received that yet, but I did receive confirmation yesterday on Thursday from the designer letting me know that I would be receiving the draft today. So I'm very much looking forward to that, and I will definitely be updating you on both of those things as progress is happening. So for now, I'm going to return to my outline and see if I can get things moved around a little bit here. Alright, so I added a few new details to my outline. I moved things around slightly, but I'm feeling kind of stuck, so instead of sitting there and trying to force myself to write something, I'm going to take Tifa outside because he would really like to go out. So let's take him out, and hopefully brilliant ideas will come to me while we're outdoors. Alright, come on Tifa, let's go. Come on. Tifa, it's the first dandelion of the season. Okay, so I took Tifa outside on a little outdoor adventure, and then I came in, I had myself some lunch, and it is now 12 o'clock. So I feel like I should probably take a little break from, well, I mean, I've been taking a break already, but take a break from Pistol Daisy Book 2 and start doing some work for my client's manuscript and work on her copy edits. So I'll probably be working for another hour, and then I'm going to head out and do my pet sitting visit just to get that over with, so then by the time I return back home, I can get settled again and start working again. And then in addition to that, I do find that when I'm out and about doing pet sitting visits and listening to my Pistol Daisy playlist, it really does help to give me new ideas and to help me work through problems and like roadblocks that I'm coming up against. And right now, it's not that I feel like I'm coming up against a roadblock so much as there are like different paths to take, and I don't know which path to take. I don't know, you know, what needs to come next in the story. I have so many ideas, but I don't know really which direction to go in. So I'm going to take a break from that. I'm going to work on copy edits for my client, go do a pet sitting visit, and then come back home and get back to work on Pistol Daisy. So yeah, my book still, my proof copies aren't here yet. Let's check Amazon again because I like to obsessively track my packages. There have been no updates. It is still sitting at the facility and has not been shipped out yet. So I wonder when the people usually pick everything up from the postal service and start driving it places. I don't know, but it hasn't shipped yet. I have not received my book cover yet. So lots of exciting things still in store for today. But I'm going to start working on some copy edits Have another big glass of water. This is a reminder to you, if you're not drinking enough water, to have some. And then do pet sitting and be back a little bit later. All right, goodbye. Alrighty, so it is just after 12:30 and I just finished editing the chapter that I was working on for my client. So I'm glad that I got some of that work done already. I checked the tracking for my package again and it's out for delivery. So they're saying it should be here by 9 p.m. That seems pretty late, but I'm just going to hope that it gets here sooner than that, because I really want to see my proof copies. That would be amazing. But I'm going to go ahead and head out, do a pet sitting visit, quickly run by the grocery store and pick some stuff up. Speaking of which, I need to make myself a grocery list on my phone, and then I will update you when I get back and am working again. And hopefully my package will be here soon. All right, bye. Hello everybody, I am back from pet sitting and grocery shopping, and when I got home, my proof copies were waiting for me. So I just filmed an unboxing. I'm very excited about the proof copy. So actually, the unboxing will already be up on my channel right now when you're seeing this. So I will link it in the cards up above if you would like to check it out. And the other thing is that while I was out pet sitting, my cover designer emailed me the first draft of my Pistol Daisy book cover. So the cover you'll see in my proof copy reveal thing, that's again just the cover that I made for myself. It's not the final one. It's not the one that readers will get to have like on their paperbacks if that's what they choose to buy. And I love it. I am so excited about it. This designer offers unlimited revisions. So I'm going to spend time this weekend staring at it, just staring at it and seeing if there's anything that I would like changed. Because I'm not sure right now. I think it's freaking gorgeous and I'm very, 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 very excited to show it to you guys. But today is not the day for that. So everything is really coming together. It's been a beautiful Friday. I got my proof copies. I got the first draft of my book cover. I wrote, you know, almost 1,000 words today. I edited for my client. It's just a wonderful, wonderful Friday. So I think I'm actually going to wrap up this vlog here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more like Pistol Daisy writing stuff tonight. I'll probably hop back into copy editing for my client because again, I want to make sure that I'm staying on top of that, never falling behind. So I'm going to do that. I feel a sneeze coming on, my allergies. My allergies are really hitting me this time of year. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. And then probably later this evening, while Greg is playing video games, I'm going to lay in bed with some hot coffee or some hot tea, and I'm going to start reading my proof copy. It's been a wonderful 2 days. I am still way ahead of the game for Camp NaNo. I was supposed to be at 5,000 words today, and I'm at like, what am I at right now? Almost 8,000, so I'm almost 3,000 words ahead. So I'm feeling very good about that. Thank you guys so much for being here and for following along in my journey. I hope Camp NaNoWriMo is going well for you if you're participating. And if you're not, then I hope that you are still pursuing your dreams, making time for your passions and your hobbies, because that's what all of this started out as. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everybody.